Okay, I've had a few people asking questions about the book and how to use it and the tracking sheet, so I'm just going to do a quick review of exactly what you need to do. Follow along. If you've printed this, great. If not, hold the video, go and print it, and then we'll put it together. So starting with your cover page, that's awesome. You can look at your first getting started pages. So getting started, that'll tell you how to sign on for your classes, how to log in, your clothing, your footwear, your space, what kind of tools you need, and so on. So just getting started is a really important page to review. It's a one-page, quick little notes on what you need to do before we log on. Then you've got your tracking sheets. So 30 days of tracking sheets are really important. If you record what you're doing, you will be that much more successful. So let me explain how that works. So on day one, I may give you a motivation tip. Make sure you try to do one more of something. You know, sometimes to win a game, you only have to win by one more point. So in this, if you only did one more rep of something that you're working on this week, you will be that much more successful. So we would put the date, then we would put the motivation tip that you're working on, so whatever that is. Then you're looking at the workout and you just say, yes, I did the workout. There's something in saying yes that makes you feel really good about yourself. Then your food diary. So in your tracking sheets, there is a food diary that is given to you. I just want to review that you can make as many copies as you want to. This first part of the food diary is a one-day piece. Then the second part would be your second day. So there's only 2 days on that sheet. And what I would record would be my date, my time. So I had 7 a.m. here, that I had my smoothie, and it was about 8 ounces. Then at 9 a.m. I had carrot sticks and some hummus, and that was the size of a small salad bowl. And you continue on to write your times and days. Now you don't need to use the food diary. However, if you have any coaching questions, like you're stuck on something or something's not working, the first thing I'm going to say is send me a copy of your food diary. I'll read it, I'll look it over, and give you some suggestions. Moving on with your food diary, number of glasses of water, what I do is I'll either check off little check marks. You can't see them, but I put little check marks as I go through this, or I write, I did 8 glasses of water today, and they were about 8 ounces. What time did I get up? 5:30 a.m. What time do I go to bed? Usually around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Rest time. Rest time is very, very important. So every day I want you to take 1 minute to just put your head down and just have a 60-second timeout to yourself. I call them office meditations or desk meditations, gym meditations, car driving meditations. You know, on Remembrance Day, we take 60 seconds to just put our head down. This is an opportunity to just put your head down and have a little rest. It'll actually increase your energy, which is the next question. How was your energy today? So you might want to write down your number. So mine was like 8 today. And then a little note. You can put a little note to yourself, you know, take a moment to put your head down, or you're so happy you did your workout today. Just write whatever is important to you. So you're gonna do that every single day of your 30 days. Then you've got your Smoothie Program. I hope that you took a moment to read that 11 or 12 page document, because it's full of information. And one of the sheets that are important are the assessment sheets. If you haven't had an opportunity to have an assessment by a trainer or a coach, what I suggest is doing your measurements. And I would also suggest getting someone to take before pictures of you, front, side, back. You will be so surprised when we're done this program at the changes you'll see. And I'm not going to give away any secrets or any clues or hints as to what those changes will be, but you will be surprised at these changes. Moving on, so we've got the 10-day, day 1 to 4. You've got your shopping list and your recipes. So this tells you exactly what you're going to need on your first 4 days. By day 3, I will be sending day 5 to 8, or 5 to 7, sorry, and then I'm going to send 8 to 10 later. I feel that if we send them slower or in pieces, then you will go shopping and you'll have fresh stuff in your fridge, and it'll make you restock that much better. Workouts, really important. Read your warm-ups. Make sure you do your warm-ups before we sign on for virtual. But then when it comes to your workouts, day 1 we don't track. But on day 2 and some of the other days and almost every day, we're gonna start tracking our numbers. So what you will do is you'll have your book here, and as you're doing the workout, you're gonna write down your number for your time or maybe your repetitions or your weights. It's a great tool. If you ever go back to this program, you may wanna look back at where you started and where you ended and then see if you can improve or do the program again to keep yourself on track. The last thing is the additional recipes and suggestions. Read them over. They're great for snacks and dinner ideas, drinks, teas, coffee, so on and so forth. If you need any more information or you're having trouble following all of this information, please do not hesitate to call me. Pick up the phone and we'll have a quick conversation and get you back on track. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. And again, I look forward to the next 30 days. Enjoy.